Here we are at the visitor center. Thank you. Oh, look at that, building a Pueblo.
Pueblo. Oh, look at this, building the Pueblo. Where's the movie thing?
Oh, she's taking us to, y'all ready? Yeah.
Same.
Come from way down in Mexico.
The
Look,
feathers?
this come from the Gulf of Mexico.
What is it?
Seashells. This is plains, buffalo horn. Corn.
This is where we are. Oh, this is showing how all this stuff ended up here. What is this one? Obsidian.
Volcanic glass.
Okay. And then this one from the Pacific coast or some kind of shells.
Oh, come
They
in.
loved exotic seashells. Wow, look at the trade route. This is a busy Pueblo
I reckon it's
from
been
probably around the 16th century.
they were really adept.
In the wagon, flower, they call it.
Oh, flour. That's funny.
We're Dawson.
Look at this.
Oh, look at that.
Pecos, Joins, James.
What
Hummus.
is your movie star? We're Dawson. That name sounds familiar.
What's that?
There's her and her husband established this park.
Yeah, he was a movie star. The 1C Jupiter, the natives made diapers out of the bark. This Jupiter tree was used for medicine and building and art.
Four related groups joined to build a large pueblo, probably for mutual protection. They built their pueblo on a small ridge near a natural pass into the Rio Grande Valley. The pueblo at Pecos was described as a great square founded on a rock. The houses reached up 4 stories. In the center was a plaza with underground rooms called Geaux. This great pueblo was home for more than 2,000 people. Living a close-knit communal lifestyle, they shared strong religious values, and the arts and crafts flourished. Theirs was a world of families, clans, and social organizations. Pecos offered some special geographical advantages. It lay at the pass connecting the Rio Grande Valley with the western edge of the Great Plains. This pass led to the waters of the Pecos River and afforded access to the resources of the Great Plains. Through this gateway, the nomadic tribes of the plains visited and traded with the farmers of Pecos. Piñon nuts, corn, turquoise, and textiles were traded across the plains for flints, slaves, and buffalo hides. The pueblo at Pecos grew strong. Their warriors were famed for their bravery. The people prided themselves that no one had ever been able to subdue them, and none had, until the arrival of a new, unexpected force. In the year 1518, events began to happen far to the south, which would change their world. Strange, bearded men appeared off the coast of Mexico. And in 1540, a contingent of Coronado's army arrived at the gates of Pecos. These Spaniards used Pecos as their base to search across the Great Plains for fabled golden cities. The Spanish occupation of the New World was a double-pronged effort. There was the secular drive to gather gold and silver, lands and people, but next to the conquerors walked the Franciscan priests, whose quest was saving souls. They brought the light of Christian faith, which the Spaniards felt was the only chance these primitive people had of being saved from pagan hell. Churches were built, Pueblo idols were smashed, and kivas filled with sand. Eventually, a large church and convento were built just outside the low stone wall around the pueblo at Pecos. The Spaniards were building to stay, suppressing the life waves of the past. The Spanish occupation of the Pueblo world was beset with many difficulties. The church and civilian authorities clashed as they pursued conflicting goals. In 1680, Indian resentment of Spanish actions and attitudes boiled over, and the Pueblos rose in bloody revolt. Many priests, Spaniards, and Christian Indians were killed, and the Spanish were driven out of New Mexico. The Pueblo revolt was short-lived. By 1692, the Spanish were back, reinforced and determined to reclaim the land. A new church and convento were built at Pecos over the ruins of the old one. By the 1770s, New Mexico was still only a backwater of a vast Spanish empire. As Spanish settlers slowly moved into the Pecos Valley, the economy changed, and the Plains Indians traded there less and less. The Pecos Pueblo went into slow decline as it was eclipsed by the increasing importance of nearby Spanish towns. Devastated by epidemic diseases and harassed by a newcomer from the plains, the Comanches, the population of Pecos slowly dwindled. When the covered wagons of the first American traders passed by Pecos on the Santa Fe Trail in 1821, it was a place of little consequence. "25 years later, when the American Army passed close by during the war between the United States and Mexico, they found no one there at all. The last people, just 27 souls, had left Pecos and migrated to other pueblos. Silent and deserted, Pecos almost disappeared, the crumbling adobe walls dissolving back into the earth. Pecos became a ghost city, a place of mystery and legends. Not until 1915 did archaeologists begin to excavate and reveal the true story of Pecos. The trail through the pass has been marked by many travelers. First, the bare foot of the earliest Indian. Then, the spurred boot of the conquistador, the sandal of the friar, the wagon wheel ruts of the Anglo-trader. All have been here before you. Today, as you travel Interstate 25, you too become one of the many who have passed this way. The trail is now asphalt and steel, but Pecos remains a crossroad of yesterday and today.